Hello everybody and welcome to my free tax masterclass. My name is Aaliyah and in this training I'm going to teach you how to make over $50,000 in just 4 months becoming an IRS Authorized Tax Advisor. Let's get started. Alright, so who exactly is this training for? Listen, this training is for you if you're looking to leave your 9-to-5 job or possibly increase your income. It could be for someone who is motivated by making lots of money and having financial freedom. This training is also for someone who wants to work from home and set their own schedule. You know, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad who loves your kids, but you also want to leave a legacy, right? This training could be for working single moms. You know, the biggest thing that people think is, oh, if I do taxes, I'm going to have to leave my job. No, you can still work. You can work and you can be a single parent and you just want more out of life. This training is for, tax professionals looking to scale their firm. It's for retirees, and it's really just for anyone who wants more out of life. So I want you to imagine something, right? Imagine going into the store, telling your kids that they can have whatever they want. Maybe it's Christmas time, maybe it's a birthday, and they just fill in their carts with toys and you don't have any worries or any stress. Imagine going to the grocery store and buying whatever you want without stress. You don't have to look at the food prices. You don't got to pull out the coupons or find out if something is on sale. You can literally just go to the grocery store without worrying. Imagine taking your entire family on vacation and not even worrying about the price. Think about taking them to Hawaii or Bora Bora, maybe Dubai, your entire family, even extended relatives. Imagine you doing all this and still being able to work from home, not having to ask your boss if you can take time off. On that vacation, most people go on vacations, they have to beg their boss, can I please take, 2-3 days off? No, you're taking 2 weeks off without mentioning anything to your boss, and just imagine living life on your terms. Now that we got that image in your mind, you might be asking, who are you? And why are you talking to me about imagining and daydreaming? Listen, my name is Aaliyah. I'm an IRS Authorized Tax Preparer and an IRS AFSP, which stands for Annual Filing Season Preparer. So I own a thriving tax and accounting firm, and I've done every single thing that I'm going to instruct you to do in this training, and it has helped me make over $100,000 in 4 months. I know that the name of this training was Make 50K in 4 months, but I've made over 100K, and I've made about 350K collectively. So I'm a member of the National Association of Tax Professionals, and I transform tax preparers into tax professionals on a day-to-day basis. Now, I say that in particularly because I know that there's a lot of people that they just sell courses, right? So what they do for a living is they teach, they sell courses, etc. But I actually run a tax and accounting firm. This is a picture of me here at an IRS conference. I'm always going to get more knowledge, more education. And here is a screenshot right here of how much I made in my company just this past tax season. And this is an outdated number. It's more than that by now, but 105 just from one account, 105,000 just from one account from January to April. Okay, so what I say, I'm serious. I'm showing numbers, I'm showing proof. You can really make a lot of money in a short period of time when you learn this new way of doing things. Now you might think, well, Aaliyah, yeah, you made $100,000 because you're an accountant or because you've been doing taxes your whole life. No. Let me set the story straight right now. My background is writing and editor. So I don't know if you can see this, but I screenshotted my little LinkedIn background. In LinkedIn, they show your education. I graduated with a degree in writing and linguistics, okay? And this is public knowledge. You can go on my LinkedIn page. You can see there is no cap in my rap. So I graduated with a degree in writing, and I was living in Atlanta, Georgia at the time. My hometown is Atlanta. And I'm working as a book editor. I was also working at a homeless shelter, and I just wasn't making any money. Okay, like I mean, I'm doing all these things, and I may be barely making $30,000. I'm barely, like, it was just rough. I wasn't making anything. And so one day I saw an ad and I applied for it, and I got a job to work for Grant Cardone. He's a serial entrepreneur. He's a billionaire. I moved to Miami and I worked as a writer for him. And as you can see in the pictures, that's me and Grant pictured together. Worked for the company. I used to love my job. I got awards. I met John Maxwell, a lot of different celebrities, and I was very happy. I was very fulfilled. Never in my mind at that time would I ever considered leaving my job to go start a tax firm. Never, never, never. I mean, why would I? I enjoyed what I was doing. I was making good money. I was having the benefits, the same thing that everybody says. They say, find a good job with a good pay and some good benefits and retire and work there the rest of your life. So that was the trajectory that I had for myself. That was my goals and my dreams. That was my plan, to work and get my paycheck. But guess what happened, guys? During COVID, I got laid off abruptly, out of nowhere. They called us in. I thought they were going to say, hey, make sure you guys, do your work, or, something like that. And they said, hey, the entire department is laid off. I was shocked. In a matter of moments, I went from unshakable to unemployed. I didn't know what I was going to do. You guys got to remember, I moved all the way from Atlanta. My family is in Atlanta. My friends are in Atlanta. My support system is in Atlanta. I came all the way to Miami to chase a dream, and I found out abruptly that I got laid off. And guess what happens when you get laid off? Your bills don't get laid off. Your rent doesn't get laid off. No, it's still coming. So I get laid off, I believe, on like the around the 18th, like let's just say the 15th or 18th. Okay, I still got to pay my rent on the 1st. I still got all the bills due on the 1st. So I had to immediately wonder, what am I going to do? I got to get some more income. So I remember meeting a woman named Annetta Powell at Grant's office. She used to be one of my clients. And I noticed that she was doing taxes. So I noticed that, she stood up one day and she said that she made about $2.5 million during tax season. And I'm thinking, what? You made how much? And I'm just like, okay. But still at that time, it never clicked to me to actually do taxes. The only time it really, really, really clicked in my head was immediately after I got laid off. I got laid off in March of 2020. Immediately after I had to go file my taxes. And my tax guy, who was my friend at the time, he charged me $500 to do my taxes. And something just clicked in my head. I said, wait a minute. I'm losing money. I just got laid off. My income has completely stopped. He's about to make $500 for 30 minutes of work. And I have no choice but to pay him because, number one, I have to file my taxes. And number two, well, he's about to help me get over $4,000 on my refund. This is more than anybody else has been able to do. So I didn't necessarily want to pay him as much, but at the same time, I really wanted some money. So I was like, here you go. So think about that. Just that fast, he made $500 from me, his friend, his homie. And that is when it clicked. I need to do something different. I need to learn how to file taxes. My friend just made $500. Annetta made $2.5 million in 4 months during tax season. While the rest of the world is going crazy, she's setting records. All right? I said I got to do something different. So clearly the rest is history. I learned how to file taxes, and just this past a couple months ago, I would say about 2-3 months ago, I won an award for making over $100,000 in just 4 months. So why am I telling you this? And you might be like, Aaliyah, COVID is over. That's true. COVID is over. However, companies lay off every year. They don't even sometimes wait for the year. A lot of companies lay off every quarter. Look at these news articles. This is all after 2020. After 2020, this is all after COVID. Meta laid off over 11,000 employees. There was no more pandemic. There was no more anything. It was just the market, and they had to do layoffs. Redfin cuts 13% of the workers. Amazon laying off 10,000 employees. I want you guys to think about something. Think about something for a second. Remember, I went to school. I figured out, this is the major that I want to do. This is the career trajectory. I thought I just wanted to be a book editor for the rest of my life. I did the right thing. I graduated college. I went to school. I got a job. I still got laid off. The people who get jobs at Meta and Amazon and Twitter, they do everything right. They graduate from Ivy League schools. They graduate with honors. They take the internships. They get the job. They work hard. And what do they get in return? What is their reward? 11,000 people laid off. 10,000 people laid off. 13% of the workforce laid off. Is this what you want for yourself? This is one of my, favorite articles that I've read recently. And this is Elon Musk. I would say this was just the nail that, drove in the hammer, the nail that drove in the wood. This is a letter that he wrote to his employees when he bought Twitter. Okay, if you guys don't know, Elon Musk recently purchased Twitter. It's now called X. And when he did that, he first of all immediately cut off 5,000 people. Immediately, just like that. Then on top of that, he sent a letter out to the remaining employees, and this is what it says. Going forward to build a breakthrough Twitter 2.0 and succeed in an increasingly competitive world, we will need to be extremely hardcore. This will mean working long hours at high intensity. Only exceptional performance will constitute a passing grade. Imagine you work so hard, you get a job, you've already proven yourself, and now he's saying unless you work long hours at high intensity, you will not get a passing grade. What are we, in school? But this is what happens when you leave your future in the hands of other people. For a time, I put my whole life, my future, my career, everything in the hands of my employer. When I picked up a second stream of income, when I learned a second skill set, which is taxes, that is when I started taking control of my life. Now you have a choice. You can choose to keep on doing things the way you've always done them. But understand, another recession will happen. Another pandemic will happen. The economy is always going up and down. More layoffs will happen. So you need to make sure that you are prepared in that sense. I think that you should learn a recession-proof skill set. Now, why do I like taxes so much? Because you might be like, okay, Aaliyah, dang, that was intense. Calm down. Here's why a lot of people like taxes, or here's what they say when I ask them, why do you want to learn how to do taxes? They first give me a pretty generic answer. They say, I want to make more money. I want to make more money. I want another stream of income, etc. But I want us to dive deeper into that. What's behind you wanting to make more money? You want to be a provider. You want to have freedom. You want to be a boss. When you walk into your house, you want to feel celebrated and appreciated. Man, when you walk into your house, you want to have some respect. A lot of times that comes with money. All right? You want to have control over your situation, control over your career. I got into taxes because I never wanted somebody to just wake up one day and lay me off again. I said that will never happen again. I got to take my life into my own hands. Taxes bring status. You are more respected. You're wealthier. You become a business owner. And of course, you make lots and lots and lots of money. All right. So those are just some of the reasons why people love to do taxes and why I think that you should consider possibly, if you want to do taxes. All right. So what is tax preparation? It is helping someone file their taxes for payment. Now, if you've ever used TurboTax, then technically you filed taxes before, and you can easily learn how to file taxes for other people. Now, somebody might say, okay, Leah, that's all cool, that's nice, but what about the money, the $50,000 that you mentioned earlier? Let's break that down. So how can you, an average everyday person, make over $50,000 in just 4 months filing taxes? Well, that's easy. If the target revenue is $50,000, your average return is $500. Remember, my friend charged me $500 in 2020. The prices of everything has gone up. So, I mean, you could really charge more than that. You set your own prices. But for just this sake, let's just say you charge $500. All you would need is 100 clients. There's about 110, 120 days in tax season. That's less than a client a day. So if you just focus on getting one client a day, which is what I will teach you how to do, you're not going to have to worry about, oh my goodness, how am I going to get clients? I'm going to handle that. But one client a day, that's easy. Plus, we offer cash advances, or my company offers cash advances. A cash advance is when you get a portion of your refund in advance. So let's just say that you are getting $5,000 on your tax refund. Well, you can get up to $500 today and then get the rest of the $4,500, when the IRS officially opens and issues refunds. Or, you can get up to $6,000 of that. So if you're getting, we'll have to increase your refund. So if you're getting, let's just say a $10,000 refund, I've had clients, they're getting a $10,000 refund that day. They call into my office, hey, Aaliyah, can I get a cash advance? That day, they got approved for a $6,000 cash advance, and they get the remaining of their refund later. So I want you to think about something. If you're walking around, you're telling your friends and family, hey, you need some money? Now remember, guys, I want you to remember something. Tax season happens immediately after Christmas. Guess what happens to everybody's money during Christmas? It's spent, okay? Everybody spends all their money on Christmas. By New Year's, people are broke, all right? Most people go into the new year broke. And that's why they are motivational and trying to hustle. So now what we can do is we can help people get up to $6,000 if they qualify, immediately, so they're not broke anymore. Now, with that being said, if you're still asking, can I really be successful though? Listen, yes, absolutely. Number one, we are giving people money. Literally, we're giving, if somebody qualifies for a tax refund, got to make sure I say that part for compliance issues. If someone is qualifying for a tax refund, if they're getting $1,000 on a refund, $500,000 on a refund, $3,000 on a refund, sometimes $15,000 on their refund, they're coming to you. That's the best part about taxes. With every other business, people have to search high and wide, long and high to find clients. With us, they come directly to us. People are legally required to file taxes. The government has made it a law. Like, if you don't file your taxes, you're going to get in trouble. You get penalized. You can go to jail. Your bank accounts can get seized. We have to file our taxes. And we're giving them money. And nobody wants to file their taxes. Like, nobody really likes to do taxes. It's boring. I mean, who wants to really do? Nobody. Nobody ever wants to file their own taxes. Most people hire somebody else. You're solving a major, major problem, and taxes is not going anywhere. The taxes that we collect in the United States makes up 96% of our revenue as a country. If you think the IRS is ever going anywhere, if you think taxes is ever going anywhere, it's not. The only thing that is guaranteed with taxes is that it's going to increase, meaning the tax rate's going to increase, which means more people are going to need you to help them. Okay, so this is a stable, lucrative, safe career, safe business. Okay, this is not, like other companies where you're trying to figure out, can I make a profit? Will I be successful? No, you will 100% be successful doing taxes if you follow what I'm saying and listen when I teach you how to do it. All right, now how do you get paid? So you can get paid two ways. You can either get paid out of their refund, which is amazing, right? Like, think about that. You don't even have to ask people for their card or cash or anything like that. You literally get paid out of their refund. That is amazing. Okay? Like, I'm telling you, taxes is the best industry to be in. I don't know any other profession that you can get paid out of somebody's refund. They don't got to pay you up front. Or if you prefer, you just like, no, give me my money now, you can get paid up front. Somebody can give you cash, somebody can Zelle you or Cash App you, or however you want to accept payment. You can get paid up front, or you can get paid out of their refund. Most people, I would say 80% of people choose to get paid out of their refund. So when they get their refund, you get their fee. Super simple and easy. Now, how does this work with you working with me? So during tax season, you're going to partner with my company to prepare your clients' taxes. I'm going to teach you how to find clients, how to attract clients, how to get clients. And then once you get them, I'm going to teach you how to file their taxes. I'm going to look over it and make sure that it is in compliance with the IRS. I'm going to review it, and then I'm going to transmit it, and we get paid. So that's the best part of this. The best part is you're going to be staying in compliance with the IRS. Like I said, I'm an IRS AFSP. Soon I'm going to be an enrolled agent. So I'm always making sure that we are in compliance, that we're safe, that you're not getting in trouble, right? Another thing is, this is a recession-proof skill set. Let me tell you something. I pray that we don't have another pandemic or anything like that. But in the event that we do, I will be ready, because now I will be in a vehicle and in an industry that is not negatively affected by a recession. To be honest, taxes, like the tax industry, normally we are positively affected, meaning more people come to us when there's crisis. More people come to us when there's a disaster. Why? Because they need money. All right. This is going to change your life, because you get to keep all of your clients. You get to set all of your own fees, and you get to make lots and lots and lots of money. So here's how we can work together. I would love for you to be a part of Tax Masters Academy, which is my academy where I teach people how to go from tax preparers into tax professionals. I transform people from tax preparers into tax professionals. So what you're going to get is a professional tax software, okay? No more under the table. Listen, even if you already have a tax firm, right? Because I know that there's a lot of you that's watching this. Some people you're brand new, you never filed taxes before. And then there's other people who are, you have clients, you've been a tax preparer. I have people who've been doing taxes for 20, 30 years. They still come work with me. So what you're going to get, what I'm going to give you, is a professional tax software. Now, this tax software is so easy. I love it. I love it because it's so easy. You're plugging in numbers, that's all. You're going to get exclusive access to an IRS AFSP, which is me. And I also have lots of other team members who have credentials as well. You're going to get an intensive tax training. Listen, if you're worried and you're just like, Aaliyah, I don't know if I can do this. How am I going to make money? How am I going to really learn? I don't know anything about taxes. Listen, before I started this business, I didn't even know what a 1040 was. I didn't know anything about taxes, and I was able to learn very fast, and clearly I'm very successful with it. So you're going to get access to Tax Masters Academy, which is an online course, 24/7 access, and we do weekly training as well, weekly live Zooms. You're going to get access to the $6,000 cash advances that you can give to your clients, unlimited tax forms. You don't have to worry about, what application do I give them and what form do I give them. I got all of that, and I will give it to you. I'm also going to give you my 50K in 4 months marketing training, because I know you're wondering, like, oh my goodness, how am I going to get clients? I'm stressed, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry. I handle that. You're going to be able to serve clients in all 50 states, okay? Not just where your city is or your state is. You're going to be able to do taxes for people all over the United States. You're going to be able to do it working from home. For the first 2 years, I worked from my house, and I had a job while doing it. Think about that, guys. I didn't quit. Once I got laid off, I had to go get another job, and then I filed taxes. I was still able to make a lot of money, at home. Like, I still went to work, and then I came home, filed taxes, and it was fine. So you don't have to, it's not a huge startup cost. You don't got to quit your job. You can work from home. You can work from anywhere. You get unlimited income. There is no cap. You just get more tax clients, and those turn into bookkeeping clients, and those turn into LLC clients, which I'll teach you how to do. You get weekly office hours, and of course we have a one-on-one orientation call. So this is Tax Masters Academy. If you're ready, you're like, Aaliyah, I want to do it. Like, let's sign up. I want to talk to me. I got you. What I want you to do is just schedule a free consultation. You're going to schedule this, and I'm going to give you a call. Make sure that you're the right fit, that, I'm the right fit for you and you're the right fit for me. I want to make sure that we align and that we mesh so that we can make a lot of money this tax season. So all you're going to do is click that book an appointment link, and it's going to take you straight to my calendar, and you're going to book a free consultation. So I hope that you enjoyed this free tax masterclass. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Click that link right there to schedule a free consultation. I would love to talk with you. I would love to answer every question that you have about taxes. Even ask me questions about things I didn't cover. I'm here for you. I want to see you win. I want to see you take control of your life, okay? I want to see you make more money. I want to see you be successful. I'm rooting for you. I'll talk to you soon.